gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Savoring this moment as this our last goodbye. Then we learned each other. I guess one of us lied. So please just pull away. I can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed. Now I know it's over. I see you passing by, hand in hand, with your perfect light.
Alright, hello. It is not going to be the shortest stream of all time, trust me. I got it. Don't worry. Okay, give me a second. Are we good? Oh, I forgot the transition. Wait a second. Alright, I'm going to restart that because it didn't look cool. There we go. Alright, we're still back. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Spring Semester ASU Rocket League. This is going to be ASU Maroon's first game on NACE Starleague. It's week one. The first, we had to postpone it to Thursday because schedules didn't work for Monday. We're going to see if we can have 3 players actually show up to our game. That would be fire. We're probably going to have to pull a sub in here, but that's okay. It happens, you know. Okay, he said 5 minutes. There we go. Alright. Well, we're going to be able to check in all of our players, luckily, today. that's a good start. Unfortunately, one of our players has not been answering the phone, so that's okay. But either way, now I got to change these things. Hold on, give me a second. I got to change the name on here, because we'll have the sub stepping in. Looks good to me. Scoot that over there. Alright. So yeah, this is the first game we got for ASU Rocket League in the spring semester. Like I said, it's going to be a long semester. We've got NACE Starleague, where both ASU Maroon and ASU Black are competing, and ASU Gold will be competing in CECC as well as ASU Maroon, and then of course CRL quals, which have not been announced yet. So I have no idea when those are, and I cannot tell you when or where or why. They haven't said anything about it yet, but we'll find out soon enough, hopefully. That's the hope. Or CRL is canceled for the semester and you all get a semester off. I have no idea, but we'll find out. But anyways, go ahead and pull up the teams that are playing today. ASU Maroon, Miko, Arya, and we've got our subs Windwaker stepping in today. We're going to have to assume, he said he was getting on Rocket League, so he'll be on in the next couple minutes, and it'll be fine. But they told the password. Okay. It's you. Alright. I could just invite them maybe. Alright. But yeah. We do have our players actually going to be able to play today, but like I said, we have a whole semester. I have no idea. Can we get Winricker to cast while playing? I wish. But he did not want to cast today. Well, he was busy with other stuff, but then now we're gonna have to get him to actually come play Rocket League with us. So yeah, that would be sick though. I could do that low key. I mean, because I'm playing on Black this semester. If anyone didn't know that already, we've got a ASU Black team, and I decided I wanted to play this semester, so I could low key just hop in there, you know, get a quick cast while I'm playing, just stream my POV maybe. I don't know. I have no idea how it's gonna work out. I'm sure we can get Winricker to stream some of that, but yeah. Either way, we have ASU Maroon, like I said, Miko Arya and Winricker against MSU Navy. We have played MSU Navy in the past, different roster, different players, and maybe Glowbrick I think is coming back for the spring semester. I think that name sounds familiar to me. But John B. Snaps and Hobo Hoppy, I have not heard those names before, so we're gonna have to see. It looks like a new roster, and I'm sure that all their players are very solid, of course, but we will have to wait and find out for that. We're gonna go back here. Winricker does while putting themselves on teams. That's true. However, I know that I'm not better than anyone who's on Maroon and Gold, so I wasn't about to, like, you know, I can't just finesse my way in there. I just made Black because, you know, any team past Maroon and Gold is just a club team. So I decided I wanted to ask a couple other players to play with me on ASU Black, so it's just like, you know, first come, first serve for that. Yeah, Winricker just appears on a sub role every semester. I don't know why, but but you know, there are very few people who actually want to be a substitute for a team, so that's why that ends up happening. We asked a lot of other people before settling on those rosters, but yeah, okay. Should I run a prediction? What do I do that? All right, predictions. Get started here. Who will win? Win. I can't spell. ASU, Maroon, no ASU, or MSU. And you guys have 1 minute. That's it. 1 minute to predict, and then it's over. Put your hard-earned channel points on that for real. A quick gamba. All right. We should be good to go as soon as Winricker gets in here. He's in here, and yeah, I think we have everything set up. I'm gonna make sure that I don't have any of the sound messed up or anything, but we should be fine other than that. And then yeah, all right, I think I can get us to join the game now. MSU. All right, there we go. And we will see what team there. 10 whole channel points. That's a lot of channel points. Well, if no one votes for MSU, then it's a free win for you anyways. So you should be fine. Let's see what. Okay, I gotta swap the teams around too because they wanted to be on blue team. Sounds good. Switch teams. There we go. All right, we're good. Okay. Are they ready? Are they good to go? We'll see. 10 whole channel points on ASU. I think it's going to be a guaranteed ASU victory. You know what? If I see MSU win, then I'll put I'll make the prediction end that way, and we'll see if you lose your points. I wonder where they would go. I think you should get them back, or they'll just disappear into the void. All right. We should be good to go now. I don't know why we're waiting, but no one's joined the team yet, so I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. We'll see. I made them join the teams. They're not joining, but that's okay. Alright, just give it a second. Subs controller doing the funny? Oh. Alright. So another quick break because our subs Yeah. All right. So we just got a little bit of waiting to do. Just get a sub controller in order. But other than that, how's your day? Your guys' day going? Chat. I need to know what the vibes are. It's a random ass Thursday, and we've got a ASU Rocket League stream. That's kind of crazy. I was thinking maybe I should make some new visuals for the stream, just because this could be like a last semester thing, and then come up with something else. But I don't know. I got busy, and then I was like, I forgot to. So maybe I won't do that. But we will be waiting to see if we can get a controller to connect, and then if we can get a controller to connect, then we should be able to actually play this game. Suffering with homework. How about you? Same. I'm not gonna lie. Same. Right now it's not bad, but next week I have like 2 tests on the same day and then a project the day right after, and I haven't started studying or working on any of that. So, because I've been working on everything else and I've been busy with other stuff. So it's okay though. We'll make it through the semester and we'll survive, and then we'll be on summer break, and that'll be nice. Hopefully. I don't know. I still have to do stuff over the summer break because, unfortunately, you know, we're planning on getting into a profession. Means you gotta get work experience. So I wish I could just be back to being in like middle school or high school and just not have to do anything over the summer. Just every day go out and play outside with your friends. Damn, I miss those times. But whatever. At some point, you gotta grow up. I'm like almost double digit. I'm almost in completed the 2nd decade of my life. That's a weird thing to say. I don't want to think about that anymore. Did I see those Genji? I did. I saw the Genji card decals, and then Dignitas started teasing it, but they didn't actually show us anything. So I'm hoping that they're fire. And if they're not, then I'll be very sad. But yeah, I have to check our players in on the website before they get kicked for being lame. Hold on. Miko, Arya, and Woodmaker. Check in. There we go. What's the thoughts on the Genji decals then? Because honestly, I think they're good. I think they're really good. But if that's like the standard, because sometimes, you know, there's those early decals that are teamed, or that are teased, and then they don't end up like being the best ones. So honestly, I have high expectations. I hope that the other ones are good, but we'll see. What's up, Ingleller? How's it going? When did we mod you? I forgot. Why did we do that? That was a bad choice. No, I'm kidding. We were talking about the Genji decals. A video on Twitter. I did see the video, and I didn't really watch it though. I just kind of skipped to the frame where I could see the whole decal and looked at it myself. But I think it's good. I think it is good. I'm hoping that the other decals will be clean. Honestly, I think the OG decal is gonna be kind of lame, but that's just because I don't really like their jerseys either. If I'm being honest, like the jerseys are kind of. I mean, they look okay, but they're not anything special really. So we'll have to see. I don't know. I hope that they're good decals. What I'm hoping the what's their name? Gentlemates decals will be fire, because with the Alpine sponsorship, that could be sick. Like low key, and it's like a pink color. That would be fire. So that could be sick. Fire TSM decals. That's true. I don't know. Low key, I kind of like a little bit of color in my esports decals. Like TSM is just gonna be black and white, and if it's clean, it's clean. But if it's not, I don't know. TSM could either be like super good, or it could just be lame, and that would suck. There's been lame black and white decals. There's been really good ones. There's been some lame ones. So I don't know. Rule 1 decal, that could be sick. There wasn't a Rule 1 decal last season, was there? It was just Falcons and it was just Falcons, wasn't it? No, there was another team, wasn't it? Didn't they have like a Twisted Minds or something? That wouldn't make sense to me though. Maybe they did. I swear there were 2 MENA teams though. Or was it just Falcons? Maybe I'm messed up in the head. I mean, I am. How's the ASU basketball game doing? I was watching that before I had to go and stream this dumb esport. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. And we're losing. Let's go. That's fine though. It could be very boring. True. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the decal that I actually really want. What team's got to have a fire decal? M80 decal could go crazy. I think they have to do like an equal amount of like black and green though, and like actually have that. If it's just like a black car and then like the green logo, that would be so lame. So I hope that's not what happens. What other teams could have crazy decals? We'll have to see. What other team could have a good decal? Why can I not remember any teams? OG. I said OG might be lame, but I don't know. It could be good. G2 has always done a good job. Like for some reason, their white and like rainbow away decal this past season was fire, but it didn't even really look G2 to me, you know? Like you could have slapped any other team's logo on it and it would have been it would have passed for any other team. Like their home decal looked more G2 obviously, like the black and the red. But the away was fire. So honestly, they could come up with something good again. But I don't know. We'll have to see. For EU, I just hope that Vitality's decals are better than... I mean, both of Vitality's decals in the past, honestly, have been terrible. Like, I don't know if you remember the one where it was, like, yellow primary, and then it had, like, the black stripes, or, like, the black stripes on the side with, like, the little spaces, with it was, like, a dashed black line on the side. That one was... I didn't like it, and I don't know why. But that one was terrible, and then they went to the really, really bad ones. Like the cheetah print, whatever they were thinking with those, leopard print, that was terrible. Only good Vitality decal was the first one. I don't remember the first one. What was the first one? I'm trying to remember what that was. That would have been like what, season 7? Season 8? I don't know. Bro said the only good Vitality was had the B on the front. I don't know. I might know what you're talking about. Vitality on the side. I think I know which one you're talking about. Oh, they're good. All right. Okay, they're ready. Hold on. I think we can actually play the game now. Yay! Rocket League. I'm transitioning. I gotta hide this. All right, we're good. I think the teams are good. I think everything's good. We're locked in. I gotta stop talking to chat now. Man, that sucks. Okay. First game is going to be a best of 5, like I said. NACE Starleague is going to be one of those weekly tournaments. If anyone in here has played before, they know how it goes. Off the bat, a little bit of a whiff there from Cool Caleb. I don't know who that is that I mentioned in the. Couldn't quite get around that ball. It's going to go in the bottom right corner. So yeah, as I was saying, NACE Starleague will have a bunch of weekly competition, and then at the end, playoffs. Hopefully, this team makes it in. And they'll be able to compete for some ego, for some clout. That's what I meant to say. Ego. Other than that, we have CRL. We have a tournament this weekend with qualifiers that I will not be around to help stream, but maybe Windmaker will. I hope he will. If not, we can just throw someone. I was gonna make a form to see if people actually wanted to help out the stream. You should help out the stream, Angel. I think you'd be good. 'Cause you're already a pro streamer, anyways, right? Average 15 viewers per stream or something. I don't know. I'm coming up with random numbers. As the game goes on into the first minute, ASU Maroon takes a quick lead. Might extend it here as Miko gets his second of the game. And unfortunately for MSU Navy, it looks like they are a little bit flustered and flushed against their own side. They can't quite get out yet. I do like that decal that Hobo Hoppy's got going though. The complexity, dark blue, black, with the fake gold stones, whatever they're called. Tunicas? The tunicas? Kinda goes crazy. But anyways, no, they're not tunicas. What are they called? I don't know. Miko gets a demo into the back corner, gets that boost steal as well. Arya up on the ceiling, flip resets it. John B snaps, gets the touch on the ball, but it still goes right through him, as unfortunately only gets his wheels to get a piece of that. And Arya is just gonna dunk him straight into the ground, bounces and goes straight in. And MSU already a minute in, and they are unfortunately on the back foot. And looking to extend the lead here. Might get a chance here on net as Hobo Hoppy puts it over Cool Caleb, not able to reach it. Did not drop the spaghetti there. Or maybe he did. In fact, he dropped the spaghetti on the floor. And the spaghetti's all gone. It's inedible now. Windmaker tries to get a 50. Goes into their corner. Cool Caleb, 7 boosts. What can he do with it? He's still saving it, though. I respect that. Still has it. Hasn't used it yet. Uh-oh, but the infield might go as Windmaker tries to put it in the back of the net. Arya tried to run interference, but couldn't get anything. Windmaker top tank loop click, aka Windmaker just ball chases. John B snaps almost gets faked out by his teammate on the backside, who is luckily able to get back to that second one and gets a clear. Hobo Hoppy takes control. Never mind, Windmaker just cuts him as fast as possible. Tries to keep that pressure away from his own net. Up onto the ceiling, Arya might be able to do something here. Instead looks midfield for Miko. That's a great pass, good vision from Arya. And Miko puts in his third of the game, the team's fourth. as the lead continues to grow larger. Only one goal in that minute though, as in the first minute they had 3, so theoretically MSU's doing better. I think this next minute they score, and then the minute after that they score 3. You know, I have faith. Hobo Hoppy unfortunately can't read that, and it's going to leave it to Arya, who takes a light touch. John B. Snaps looks awkward, couldn't get it off his own crossbar. Miko didn't really have the angle, has to come back for it a second time. Not really much of a threat there, as 2 defenders for MSU able to clear that one out. It is still in the middle though, as Arya almost gets a double tap off that wall, and Miko tries to come in 50. Unfortunately, it might have gotten redirected a little bit by Arya's car on his way out. Doesn't go in just yet. Hobo Hoppy beats out Miko. No one in net yet. Arya is going to have to be able to turn and get back for that, and he does. Windwaker just kind of taking that third man position, letting Miko and Arya cook. Stepping in as a sub, obviously, you don't want to disrupt whatever chemistry those two have going. Might as well just take it easy. He is going to miss that, though. Hobo Hoppy tries to get a 50 against Miko, gets beat, though. Miko now into the corner, gets 1 touch. Cool Caleb still there to defend it, as Windwaker tries to get 1 more. Arya looking for a flip reset, maybe another flip into that, but he couldn't get any contact. Miko might have flipped a little too early. Could be a controller mishap, or you know, well, misinput, or it just, you know, happens. You try and read that corner, and sometimes when you flip off of it, it doesn't really work the way you want it to. As we wait for MSU to try and get this one out, I can tell you that I've seen much more offensive pressure from ASU Maroon, and so far they have been, you know, I think they've just kind of toned it down a little bit. Up 4, you don't really need to put any more in the back of the net. Just kind of make sure the threat's still there. But MSU doesn't really look to have much offensive pressure at all just yet. We'll see if they can get back into it later, though. Windwaker looks up for Arya, who is up for that. Pops at 1, still following it, as Miko might have wanted to take that one from him. I don't know if the comms said fake or if Arya said, yeah, I want it still, but either way, a good attempt there from Maroon. Just couldn't quite put it in the back of the net. Ball floats over to the orange side. Hobo Hoppy couldn't get anything. Cool Caleb does at least get contact on Arya's car. Arya pogoing off the ground. Don't know what that was, but good recovery strategy. Maybe not, as he misses. Instead, the ball is going to be cleared out by Windwaker all the way onto the blue half. Not much midfield presence from MSU. Just something to work on for the next game, I think, is having a little more confidence in challenging that. Again, no midfield there, as Miko is going to be the first to it. John B. snaps, able to get it clear with Miko and Windwaker bearing down on him, which is solid enough from him to be able to stem the bleeding a little bit. Waiting now for Miko to try and get into the middle. Arya is there, and he is going to put 1 more into the back of the net. 20 seconds to go, and pretty much a solidified lead and game win here for ASU Maroon, barring some miracle from MSU or a complete collapse on the other side. Either one could happen, you know. You never know. We will have to wait, though, to see what happens. 20 seconds left. Probably just kind of a chill out time for Maroon, as Miko's going to take it up over here. Couldn't really get multiple touches on that one. Windwaker's just going to pop it up. Arya up for it now. Maybe looking for a corner read or off the sidewall. Couldn't get it, though. Windwaker's going to cut here. Good touch into the midfield. Miko and Arya both up for that. Not really too worried about getting scored on, as 5-goal lead is plenty. And as Windwaker gets 1 more, John B. snaps into the middle. Arya 1 more shot, 1 for the road. And ASU Maroon takes the first game 6-0. From what I've seen in this first game, it might be a quick best of 5, just 3-0 sweep. But of course, MSU definitely has an opportunity to come back into this one. We will see. And I'm going to make sure that we're not going to get some random ad popped up. Oh, see? Look at that. All right. We're going to run a 1-minute ad real quick, because otherwise we're going to have to get one later. So let's do that. All right. There we go. But yeah, we will see what happens into the next game in just a moment, as we wait for this to go away real quick. ASU now going to look to extend the lead even more. Might as well. Just have already got 1 game on the board. You know, just gotta keep on moving it and see what you can do next. We will see, though. Into game number 2 we will go. And MSU already putting pressure on the board. We'll see if they can get this into the midfield though. Can't really, as it's 50'd out. John B. Snap's still there for it. Beats out Wind Waker. And defense from ASU Maroon almost failing them there, but they are able to clear it for now. Miko couldn't get up to that. Hobo Hoppy is now. Wind Waker should have time to clear this one out. And he does. So far, so good for ASU Maroon. You know, they had to make that one defensive stop just briefly, but it worked out well enough for them. And now, Miko looking for Arya. Arya looking for a double tap. Can he make contact? He does, off the crossbar though, and Miko not in a position to get that one out there, unfortunately. Now all the way back onto the Maroon half. Miko able to get one touch at least. And another one there, 50ing out Hobo Hoppy. Can't get a shot on net. Arya looking for his own play. Full boost. Chooses to pogo. Almost gets another contact touch there, but instead it is just going to fall out to the midfield. Wind Waker now takes it. Arya up on the ceiling. Looking for a pinch, and it is going to redirect into the net. That is, yep. That's definitely something I saw happening there. I don't know what that was, but Wind Waker took the ball off. Arya came from the same sidewall and kind of just took it away from him, pitched it into the net. That's impressive. I don't know. Yeah, they think they're the Hog Globetrotters. True, true. They really think they're the just balling unrestricted out here, which so far honestly they have been. Not much defense put up from MSU to be able to stop these kinds of random freestyles or even just solid shots on net. Miko now going to be able to put it through both of them into the corner. Try to fake out John B. Snaps there, who does not bite. Able to clear that one out. Pinch clear between two teammates. Goes onto the orange half. Cool Caleb with a great pinch there onto the ceiling. Comes straight down. Couldn't read it though. Now John B. Snaps tries to get it out. Wind Waker immediately there. And Miko also on that. Unfortunately, the 50 goes directly through Cool Caleb's car. And that one is going to be goal number 2. One from Arya, one from Miko. And the lead extended now with 2 minutes left to play. Nothing super serious for ASU Maroon. They're kind of just, you know, chilling and getting those rotations, you know, settled. Not really overcommitting on anything. Although, as I say it, Wind Waker did jump a little too early for that one. Couldn't read it. Luckily, Miko there to bail him out. Wind Waker now going to look into the midfield. Arya look for a pre-flip instead. Unfortunately for MSU, it is going to be redirected by, it looked like John B. Snaps, who tried to flip into this one. Wind Waker with the touch into the middle, tried to flip into that one, keeping it away from Arya. But unlucky for them, John B. Snaps is going to put it in his own net, right over his teammate who was trying to defend it as well. Bit of bad luck there. Could be avoided next time, you know, with the rotations for MSU, just trying to change them up a little bit and not be on top of each other there. Arya looking back for Miko, who didn't really look to have much boost. He is going to use it all here to get it onto that backboard. Wind Waker up fast. Fakes out 2, though. Was he intending to fake it or make contact? We'll never know. But instead, clear off the backboard between two MSU players. Onto that orange half. Wind Waker was last back. Luckily, his teammates are here to help him out now. Arya is going to get a touch into the middle. John B. Snaps a good challenge there. Keeps 2 ASU players occupied. But unfortunately for MSU, they haven't really been able to break out of the blue half and stay out for long, as the ball just immediately comes right back in. Wind Waker might look for a soft touch into the net. He does. Cool Caleb, not enough momentum or boost or something to be able to get that save out of there. And ASU Maroon, Wind Waker's first goal of maybe this series, at least this game, and they'll take a 4-0 lead. Now continuing into the second half of this game. We'll see if MSU can change anything up here. So far for them, it's just been an unfortunate case of not being able to deal with the speed that ASU Maroon is managing these attacks with. Although this one might extend all the way out. Cool Caleb has a chance on that, and he will take it. It looked like an overcommit from all of ASU Maroon as Arya misses it. Miko gets a bad 50. Wind Waker is off on the side looking for boost on his rotation back. And Cool Caleb cooks up some good spaghetti on this one. His teammates supporting him there with the nice shots in chat. And ASU Maroon looking a little shaky here. I think it's comebackable for MSU. They just got to lock in a little bit more, like they did there. Get Cool Caleb with the ball. Clearly he is shown to be a certified striker. I think he's got it. Jumpy Snaps takes a chance. Windmaker able to 50 him. Up really quickly for that ball, though. Miko might double tap it in his own net instead. Pops out on the sidebar. And really a close scare there for Maroon, as it looked like they did not see at all that challenge coming in the air. MSU locking in a little bit more. ASU Maroon might be finished. Unless Windmaker can get this into the middle, he does. What a great pinch. No one there to help him out, though. He's going to look for it again himself, trying to put the team on his back. A great pinch into the middle again. No one from ASU Maroon recognizing that. Neither of those was really super telegraphed, though, so I understand it. It's not really a smart position to be in terms of rotations there, but chances missed. Unless Arya can get this one. Miko gets bumped out of the way. That second man looking for the rebound. Instead, it's going to have to go out to Windmaker, who's looking for a second touch there. Couldn't get it off the ceiling. Cool Caleb takes control, as he's been taking control of this game so far. Unfortunately for him, his two teammates have missed the ball on their own defensive side. Miko unable to capitalize, though. As Hobo Hoppy gets back for the save and the Savior medal as well. Sitting in net all game, it looks like, but helping out his team in the best way, which is keeping ASU Maroon from scoring. There he is again on that backboard. Able to get that clear. And a much more settled in game from MSU. The only issue is they haven't been able to generate any sort of offensive pressure that has come out of their own doing. If we're being honest, Cool Caleb, that's a good, good recognizing that mistake on rotations from ASU Maroon in that halftime point of the game, able to get that goal. But other than that, they haven't been able to really put any pressure on ASU Maroon at all. It's more just been a lot of kind of responding and trying to stay in defense and make sure they don't get scored on too much. Windmaker taking the MVP medal for that game there. I think they should put in their coach, or whoever that is. Actually Bad. I think Actually Bad's probably pretty good. I think they should sub that guy in. That's my personal opinion, though. Might be a bad take. I don't know. I think they should put him in, though. All right, into game number 3. ASU Maroon just needs one more to complete the sweep in the first week of NACE Starleague gameplay. Miko was going to try and take it alone there. Instead gets demoed. MSU has to stay on the back foot here, though, as they don't have much boost. Might be scary for them. Hobo Hoppy gets a touch. Arya looking for the backboard, though. Gets up the preset. Can't get it anymore. Ooh, and a good team play here, as Jumpy Snaps lays it off the Hobo Hoppy. Two players who have not scored yet, but looking to do so. As the ball did stay in the orange half for a decent amount of time there, but unfortunately for MSU, it goes straight back out. And ASU Maroon now trying to get the offense going, I think they're taking their time. I think they know that as long as they wait out enough and get enough chances on net, one will go in eventually, as that one almost did there. There is a player tag called OG player. I don't remember when I saw that, but I have seen it around a little bit more recently. I forget how good the player titles in this game are sometimes. Like, I should be using some more of them. I either just have nothing, or like a Grand Champ tag, or like a, I don't know. I used to have Drift Queen on. What a redirect, though, from Windmaker. Hold on. Comes out of nowhere there, as Arya can't get the read. Instead, Windmaker self-passed himself off this wall, and full boost ahead. Barely gets contact on that, and slots it into that right side. Bang. I mean, that is cool, calm, and composed, as I don't see him do that often, I'll be honest. But if that's his peak, I'm not complaining. In competition for ASU Maroon, could be it. As he is up there trying to follow up Miko. Instead, it looks like it might go in. Windmaker's going to steal it, though, to take both of the goals. 100% goal participation still for him there. And Miko, I think maybe MSU thought he was going to get a better touch on that one. Instead, he is unable to get there. And it's going to lay out to Windmaker, who's able to clean that one up. Just already going in the net anyways. Arya's been quiet this game. Hasn't really needed to do much. And so he's just settled in. I guess that's a shot on target, right? Did Arya get a save for it? He didn't. Unfortunate. He is going to get an air dribble here, though. Almost gets it past Jumpy Snaps. Instead, Miko's going to have to try and come in and clean it up. Can't do so yet. Windmaker, good touch. Can't get the read. Miko also thought maybe he was going to get a touch there, or it was going higher. Either way, couldn't make that read either. Cool Caleb now gets a clear out. Windmaker cutting off Miko here. Trying to keep that pressure on the blue half. Instead, a banger clear Goes out to the orange half for just a second as Arya able to put it back in the middle. Windwaker now for the ball, beats out everyone. Not a good touch though. Couldn't get that one on target. And that's understandable though, as you know, sometimes you're running out of boost in those fast aerials, and once it gets to that point where you can't really redirect your car anymore. Arya looking for a random pogo and nowhere near the net. Might have had a chance, but you know. Can't speculate too much on that one. Can't get a flip reset there. It looked like he did somehow. Very far ahead of the ball though. Instead, Windwaker looking for a musty flick to put another one in. Can't do anything just yet. Arya banger clear though. Windwaker already upfield. Can he get a redirect here? Misses it just barely. Might have had a chance there for a double tap, but instead he couldn't really make contact. Arya with a pre-flip that did not work out. Miko back to Windwaker up in the air. I think Maroon just trying to style on them now, as they know their opponents are a little bit weak on that midfield press, a little bit weak on, with a midfield presence. So, although as I say that, Hobo Hoppy takes that away from Miko. Windwaker has to bail him out on the save. Who gets 50'd himself? Arya now taking it alone, solo up on. Has Windwaker there, who's gonna block it instead. Leaves it for Miko, taking that goal away from Arya. And Windwaker says, no, 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 I need to keep my 100% goal participation. Instead, getting the assist off the Miko there. A little bit trolling done by the ASU Maroon players. Good backboard read though by Windwaker. I think if MSU has that kind of defense, if they have a Windwaker on their team, it's basically over for anything, you know. Fake incoming. Arya sees Miko. Miko looking for a double tap. It's gonna waterfall down. He does read it, and Windwaker still up for that. No way he gets to that. He misflipped though. Was already falling towards the ball. Instead, a little bit antsy on the jump button, and he flips a little early. Good chance though, just to put a little bit of a style on. Instead, Miko absolutely demolishes cool Caleb out of there, and is going to get the goal, although demoed for his efforts. Taking a look at Arya here. No, Miko instead. He's just going to get a clanger bump, yeah. And the ball's going to fall on top of him anyways. He's going to get the credit for that goal, as Arya put it towards their net. 4-0 again. ASU Maroon not looking threatened at all throughout this entire game. And it looks like they might just continue to extend it here, as Arya looking for another touch. Off that backboard, Hobo Hoppy beats out Windwaker, who probably didn't see that one coming. Miko and Windwaker both up for that. Windwaker's going to be the one to touch it over. Arya pops it up. Windwaker's not hitting that. There's no way. Miko is up for it too, though. Can't get a 50, and the ball floating back towards the orange half. Arya's going to have to play damage control here. Can he get a Psycho? He does. Over to the other side. Windwaker, sorry, is going to have to cut that one off early. And Miko over to Arya. Arya's still up for that. Can he read it? What a read there from Arya. Is that in? It's not in, and Miko just can't put it in either. A great try, though. I would have been impressed with that. Those bounces off of that bottom corner are just the worst to read. Like, the absolute worst. Other than sometimes I get... Yeah, no, it's those. Hobo Hoppy instead. Gonna make sure that they get at least one in this game. I was thinking maybe those top ceiling corner bounces, but no, the bottom, whenever it's on the bottom, you just have no idea if it's bouncing up or straight out. Great read, though, from Arya. Now into the last minute of the game. ASU Maroon not really worried. All they know is they just have to hold on to this lead, and they'll get a quick 3-0 sweep for the first week. Wonder if you're going to clear it. 2 players up for it, though. Instead, not able to take advantage of that, as John B. Snaps misses it first time. Now a demo chasing, though. Miko avoided it as Arya instead gets John, who had the ball for just a moment. Had a good pressure. Oh my god, they bumped each other. Arya up for the ball, trying to get a redirect. But yeah, that one offensive chance from MSU just couldn't really work out, as that demo didn't come through. Missed there, though, from Cool Caleb. Net open. Miko looking for a flip reset. John B. Snaps beats all 3 Maroon players who were all up for that. Wide open net. Does he know? Can't get it off to his teammate, as Maroon back in time, and Miko might have just banged it all the way into their net. And it looks like, oh, just off the bars. Oh, that was Windwaker, sorry. Windwaker comes away not getting that one there. I don't think he's too pressured for goals, though. Oh, and a carry coming in through. Cool Caleb almost had that one. Instead, Windwaker, ruthless as ever, takes it away. And GG's out in chat as ASU Maroon 3-0 over MSU Navy for the first week of Rocket League gameplay. And that's going to be it. That's it. It was quick. I enjoyed that. That was good. Not too much else to worry about for ASU Maroon as they get a quick 3-0 sweep. Obviously, I think that MSU, might have started off a little bit weak. I think right off of that first goal in the beginning of the game, where Cool Caleb just kind of missed it off of that corner read, I knew it was going to be a little bit tough for them to come back into that one. And congratulations to the fine viewer who put 20 or 10 channel points on ASU. Huge dub there. Very safe bet though on the ASU channel, because we rigged the games over here. So yeah, it's always going to be an ASU win. To be honest, might as well just put all your points on them. But yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Anyone have any other thoughts? But I think we're all done with the stream. That's just a quick game. We will have. I'll run through what we have coming up next. We have CECC West Region Open Qualifiers are going to be this Saturday. They were initially, last year I remember it was a LAN regional. This time around the regional will be online, but the qualifiers will run through if either ASU Maroon or ASU Gold, the two teams competing in that event, get top 8. They will be going through to the regional, in which regional play will then determine a champion to go through to the CECC finals, which should definitely be LAN. So opportunities there for both of those teams. We will see the first looks at ASU Gold over the weekend. We'll see ASU Maroon again, hopefully with Ebski this time. And after that, we have NACE Starleague again on Monday. Planned matches for both ASU Maroon and ASU Black, also competing in NACE Starleague in a different division. We'll see if those two happen. I know that we have sometimes a little bit of conflict with schedules for Maroon, so we might have a rescheduled match there again. But either way, we should be able to make that happen, and that should be easy enough. As a stream coming to you on hopefully Monday, if we can get an ASU Black match in there at least, and then next week at some point for ASU Maroon in NACE Starleague. But yeah, so far that's been it. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you guys next time on ASU Rocket League. Have a good night, and make sure to keep studying. Always keep studying. And I hope the Rocket League grind goes well for all of you as well. But yeah, we will see you over the weekend. Make sure to tune in next time.